UKMail is one of the UK's leading integrated postal delivery services. We have an extensive network of over 50 depots, access to 220 countries and over 4,000 employees, servicing tens of thousands of customers around the UK. I moved to a position of credit manager for the group in 2010 after working for UKMail for a number of years before that. I have a team of 21 employees who work within the credit function, overseeing the day-to-day activities. Prior to working with Flint Bishop, our processes in the debt recovery were handled by a debt collection agency, and they would work with an external law firm. So effectively, we had kind of two partners, which was what we were used to, and we would sometimes have correspondence with one party or the other, or both, depending on the situation. We were curious when we heard from Flint Bishop, purely on the basis that we didn't know any different. Myself and the senior management team had been in place for a few years. We'd reviewed internal processes, made efficiencies, got things to a very good position. But one thing we hadn't reviewed was our debt collection activities and some of our suppliers. We took a decision to trial Flint Bishop along with the existing service provider for a period of 6 months. That was primarily to run them both in parallel and then analyse the KPIs that came back through that trial. So from the trial we conducted, the results that we had on measurable KPIs, such as percentage of debt collected, written off, were undeniable. It was ahead of where we were, which was a lovely surprise. And the costs, at that time, costs were quite key to our business, and we had some concerns that moving to a law firm or a what's seen as more prestigious firm would lead to increased costs, but we actually found that was the opposite effect. Our experience with Flint Bishop is that when we pick up the phone, the clock doesn't start ticking and costs start incurring. We have the benefit of an extremely qualified account manager who deals with the debt collection side of things, and only at the point when all avenues are exhausted does then that move to perhaps a litigation stage. But with the increase in percentage of debt collected at that stage, the costs are reduced because we're taking less accounts forward to litigation, which is exactly what we wanted. The reports are very efficient. We've got online reporting where if we need to know a status right now, it's there. We don't need to phone anyone, we don't need to email anyone. The reports are very up to date. We can see attachments, we can see specific statuses on anything we need to. So it's a very, very efficient process. I would advise any credit manager who was looking at Flint Bishop, maybe thinking of a trial, I would say to them, if they want less old debt, bigger percentage of principal debt collected, streamlined reporting, access to qualified individuals with the backing of a prestigious law firm, then they have everything to gain and nothing to lose by giving Flint Bishop a trial. And the results, as we found in our case, were undeniable. And it's proved the case that if you know better, you do better.